is Jordan Barrett, and I'm the Digital Marketing Director for Liberty Buick and Liberty GMC and Liberty Carstone. Our typical customer, outside of someone that's familiar with the General Motors brand, is probably somebody that is looking for a sporty crossover that's reasonably priced and offers a lot of amenities. On the GMC side, obviously your truck customer or your bigger SUV type customer, again, probably looking for a vehicle with a little bit more amenities to offer, a little bit more performance to offer, but maybe not looking to pay that premium price. Yeah, honestly, we were bringing in maybe not, I wouldn't say the wrong type of people, but with the advent of the internet, all our shoppers moved further away from the dealership. So it became a more competitive environment for us in the sense that we needed to be able to take our message and maybe spread it out twice as far. And so with the internet, it allowed us to be able to not just be more specific with where we're showing our message, but allowed us, with the way that the budgets are maybe a little bit more cost effective, to be able to expand our reach, and for us to be able to compete with the added dealerships in our environment, in our ecosystem, we really needed to be able to get our message in front of shoppers at a further radius. And so I'd say that we couldn't really control that before with the traditional medium. We could control what papers we were in, kind of what parts of town we were in on the radio, but we didn't really have as finite of a control to be able to say, hey, here's the zip codes we want to advertise in, this is as far as a radius as we want, plus we want to make sure we're only getting to these types of shoppers. So I've been working with Genius Monkey for about 7 years, and we actually had heard some other dealers in the marketplace had some success, not really in our market, but some adjacent markets with using Genius Monkey. And so that was really the first thing that made us, consider them as a vendor. Genius Monkey has always offered me the most assistance, even more assistance than really I've needed in the past. There's been times when I've wanted to take creative direction over the materials, some of the display ads, some of the video ads. They've both allowed me to make those at times and then offered to assist me at times. And so I think that the account management's been fantastic, both on the creative side plus the direction as far as analytical reporting. That's been really nice is that we were able to look at more traditional types of car videos that were in the marketplace, and then we were able to create some new review style videos that still showed price but maybe explained the feature of the product that the customer was interested to them, and we were able to test to audiences these 30-second spots in the same time, A/B test them, see which one got better performance, and then we're really empowered to be able to take our marketing strategy in a new direction that was a lot more impactful. Prior to using Genius Monkey, our average website user cost was about $5.80, and that after some time went down to about $2.40. Same kind of cost decrease we saw with our average website session, went down from about $3.40 all the way down to about $1.30. And also with the cost per lead in our CRM, it went from about $124 per lead down to about $72 per lead. Now, that's of course leads coming from everywhere, but that's the beauty of Genius Monkey, is that they're fighting for you everywhere in the ecosystem to help decrease that cost. We had an incredible growth in leads. We had a lead growth that we saw about an average at our Buick store from about the low 500s in leads to, after some time with Genius Monkey, seeing lead counts as high as about 1,200 per month. They range, but we pretty much consistently see around that lead volume, currently. Last May, we're actually the #1 volume Buick dealer in the United States. And that was in a time of crisis, and I definitely think that working with Genius Monkey was a big part of why that was possible. We have, for the last 18 years in a row, been the Buick Dealer of the Year award winner, and we're also #1 in the Western region since the year 2000. So we've experienced some great performance, and we've been really blessed. In addition to that, lately, since partnering with Genius Monkey, we've been able to kind of stay competitive in a very competitive marketplace. It's really been incredible to see how we've been able to reduce our budget on Google, and we've been able to increase our growth on Google while reducing our budget. And a lot of that's because I believe Genius Monkey is finding customers and sending them to Google to type in my direct name to search for me, versus us having to buy customers that are typing in other search names. And really, just the amount of not just leads, but the amount of traffic that we get from Google has increased, and we've actually been able to decrease our budget. And so just on Google, we've been able to see a fantastic increase in our ROI spend. And I think a lot of that's because we're finding customers before that they're thinking to go search for Google. And I just, as a marketer, you can't ask for anything more impactful than that. After you start working in marketing for some time, there's a little bit of a thin veil on every new vendor that comes in and presents what they have to offer. You can start asking some basic questions and digging a little bit, underneath the rug, and you can start to understand what the technology is behind kind of what they're offering. And a lot of the time what you see is the same technology over and over again behind just a different face trying to sell you some marked up advertising. And I would really say that the biggest strength in partnering with Genius Monkey is you get to avoid that. You get to no longer have that be the conversation of let's see what the game is, of how much I can negotiate, and then behind the scenes the vendor's going to see how much profit they can make by weakening the performance of my ads. Now we're sitting on the same side of the table. Our budget's getting 100% effective use of getting in front of our audience, and instead of having to worry about having to butt heads a little bit with the vendor and really see like, is this an effective use of my spend? You have someone sitting next to you coaching you through what's going on with the spend, why it's the most effective use, and how you're getting the best ROI, and what changes you could potentially make to your ad copy so that it could be even more effective. The nice thing about our partnership with Genius Monkey is it's really positioned us in the marketplace to be able to put our message of how we take care of the customer in front of everybody, and we try to really show people that in our videos that teach people, hey, this is the new feature, this is the new benefit, don't have to waste your time on Google going around having an inconvenient shopping experience. Let me tell you what's going to be best for you. Let me help you through this buying process. Let's help you get to the decision-making process faster. Let's save some of your time in the car buying experience, and let's make sure that you have a great experience in that. And so I think for us and Genius Monkey, it's really been great to be able to get our message in front of everybody and let them know that this is the standard of how you should buy a car in Arizona.
For more information, or if you have any questions, please contact a customer service rep at 800-595-3462 or email at info@geniusmonkey.com. Genius Monkey, the program